What's going on, everybody? So I'm going to be playing some Pump Bow today because it's very good in the meta, and I actually want to showcase how easy it is to run this specific version with the Musketeer. And you might be like, wait, what? You don't have a champion in Pump Bow? You're running Musketeer? That's pretty odd. A lot of people are running Archers when they run decks like this just because it's quicker cycle, but trust me, Musketeer is actually so incredibly good in this specific deck, and I'm going to show you guys today why it's that good. So yeah, I'm running this version with the Musketeer Expo. Honestly, this just seems good to me. I don't know why. I faced a guy that was running it on ladder, and I was like, dude, this deck actually is super broken. I was thinking about using the Duchess, but I believe, honestly, even though Duchess is better in single elixir for this deck specifically, and maybe even double too, I just think it's too risky to run Duchess in this season. It's just way too easily overwhelmed, if that makes sense. So I prefer to run this deck right here with the Princess Tower. So I'm just going to be showing you guys, I hate Pump Bow. If you've been watching my channel for long enough, I despise playing Pump Bow in general because I think it actually is the most annoying Expo deck to face for sure, and I think most people can agree with that. But I'm going to be playing it today. This guy looks like he's playing the one bait deck with the Rascals and the Prince, and if he is, so far it doesn't look like he has a spell, and that's going to be a massive problem because I'm going to have my third pump on the map already, and I think this game's over. We've got 3 pumps, and it's only been a minute and 15 seconds into the game, so I think he's probably smashing his phone right now. Probably just going to go for the Musketeer in the back into this Knight. Actually, no, I could just cycle my Knight. I think I could probably stack 2 Expos if I really wanted to with this Elixir advantage that I have, but I don't think I need to. I think maybe just forcing everything into one lane against this deck, since it doesn't have a big spell, is a good option. So I'm just going to Fire Spirit over there on the right and then log this barrel on the left. Keep my pumps at as much HP as possible is my goal here in single elixir, and then as soon as double hits, we're going to strike 4 pumps in single. That has to be a record. What the heck? It wouldn't be that weird if I had a mirror, but I don't, so I'm just going to go for the Knight like this, and it's going to take out the Princess. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to be up like 55 elixir going into this. I'm honestly just going to keep pumping. I don't think I need to go for the Expo right now because we've got plenty of time. The key to this deck, I will admit it, if you need some tips on Pump Bow, that's kind of why I'm making this video, so you guys can actually play this, even though I hate facing it, and I hate that it's in the game sometimes. Basically, you just need to play patient sometimes, and there's definitely matchups where you spam a lot more Expos. This one specifically, I just need to make sure I have enough elixir to protect my Expo. Right here, he's dead. I guarantee even if he defends this, double Spirit's going to take this out, then I can also go for the log to push back this Rascal Girl, and yeah, or Rascal Boy, I guess. And then I'm just going to go for a second Musketeer, try and predict something. Okay, I was trying to predict like a Knight or a Princess, but that didn't really work out too good. Musketeer is going to be protected by this Knight other lane. I can just keep protecting my Expo on the left side with all these cheap 1 elixir cards. It's basically just like 2.6, but with the pump, and man, this guy did not want to play anymore. I can't blame him either. If you're down 4 pumps in single elixir, I'm pretty sure I'd just close the game. At that point, even if you take majority of an entire tower, you're going to be down, like, basically they're going to have double your elixir bar, and that's impossible to win. I don't post Pump Bow videos often just because I think that it's so toxic, but, I would say that I am pretty good with it. It's not that hard to play, especially if you've already been playing Expo in the past. It's definitely pretty simple, so I'm just going to cycle my Larrys like this. He's got the Queen. I'm just going to cycle Log, and also I love to be toxic and BM with this deck because, basically, when you're playing a toxic deck, you've got to be toxic with the emotes as well. That's how I think about it, so I'm just going to go for the Fire Spirit. That was kind of bad. I'm not sure why he popped the ability. He's running Royal Hogs, I believe. Yeah, we can just Musketeer down low for that, and you guys can already see the Musketeer gets so much value. I saw this thing on Twitter. I don't know if it's real or fake, but apparently Musketeer might be getting a small buff, and I don't know why. Musketeer is already a very, very good card, in my opinion. It just doesn't really fit into archetypes well, because there's so many broken cards like Demolisher. Queen's pretty good, Little Prince. There's just so many ranged options. I don't think Musketeer needs a buff, but it might get one. He is going to go for the not Fire Spirit. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit. He's going to go for the Earthquake, and then since he just Earthquaked, I am going to go ahead and pump up. This is one of the matchups that are pretty tough, for sure, because they've got the Earthquake and the Quick Cycle with the 3-card rotation as well, and also I don't have a secondary building for his pigs, right? So he's gonna go pigs right now. I'm just gonna go for the log and then the Evo Skellies. Hopefully that can take out the pigs. He doesn't react quick enough with the log. Yeah, perfect. I guess if he pre-logged me, I probably would have cried, but I think that I could probably just cycle my Fire Spirit the bridge. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking in my head right now. If I go for an Expo, he's probably going to defend this fairly easily. He's just going to Earthquake it, right? He doesn't even need to Earthquake it, I don't think. If I go for a pump like this, he's going to Earthquake this pump, and then I can Expo on this left-hand side. He's going to be hurting for elixir. because he's going to Earthquake the pump, right? So if he does that, I'm just going to go for my Expo, and then I can save up for my Knight. Actually, I can go for the E-Spirit like this. We are going to chain onto that, and then I can go for the Skeletons. Nice reset. Fire Spirit as well to jump onto the Tesla. I think I just won. Bro, that was so good. Every little bit of micro was perfect right there. I'm going to cycle my log just in case he goes something at the bridge, but he didn't. Anyways, that's a good start. It's definitely not over. The one thing with Pumpo, as you guys know, the worst thing about Pumpo is that you don't have that secondary spell to take out the tower. So I'm just going to go for a second pump. If he Earthquakes that, I'm actually cool with it. I know it seems like a ton of value, and it is a ton of value, but I'm just going to be chill here and reset in the back. As long as I'm kind of spacing out his damage and not allowing him to just absolutely Earthquake cycle me over and over and over, I should be fine by just log cycling him at this point, I think. So I'm just going to go for the log plus Evo Skellies on top of those pigs, and then I am going to Expo as well to be annoying, force out more Elixir. He's got Evo Tesla, right? Maybe I actually can't remember if he does, but that's going to be an Expo lock on tower. Okay, no, dang, I wish I blocked that queen. That would have been clutch, but that's fine. He's going to go for the ability, which is fine. Evo Skellies did kind of bail him out on that right-hand side. I probably should have logged those, but it's too late now. Going to go for the Knight and then the Fire Spirit again, and then I'm also going to Electro Spirit. I need to prevent as much damage as possible. As you guys can see, it's not over yet. He can definitely still come back if he gets a couple piglet hits on my tower, so I just got to be a little bit careful. Cycle Musketeer in the back right now, and I'm going to Expo early, and then I'm also going to Knight on 0. This is kind of aggressive, but I think it's the right move because he's going to be forced to play a bunch of defense. Also, even more, like, he might have to Earthquake. No, it doesn't look like he will Earthquake, but my Expo connects. Wait, my Expo connected to tower. That was very clutch. Right, so now I just need, like, what, 4 logs or maybe 5? I'm not sure exactly how many, and maybe an Electro Spirit chain would be clutch. So I'm just going to go for the Fire Spirit like this. He's chipping me out slowly, though, so I'm not loving what I'm seeing. But how do I play this? I'm actually not sure. There's no way I can go for a pump at this point. I'm going to Expo in the center since he played his Tesla kind of weird. I'm going to Evo Knight to predict something. I mean, we did predict the pigs. I'm going to actually log the tower as well as that one piglet. A kind of aggressive log, but I need to get some damage and start making it at least close. So I can just go for the I'm going to E-Spirit on this left-hand side. Okay, he does log. That's fine. I'm just going to Fire Spirit at the back. He's obviously going to want to go for the Royal Hogs, so I'll just stack a Musketeer. This is another good thing about having the Musketeer. It's not spelled off the map easily. So we're going to go Skellies and then Fire Spirit plus E-Spirit again, and then we're back to another log for offense. And now I just need one more, and I think I won the game. Yes, we did. Okay, log definitely does 37. There's no way it doesn't, and perfect cycle right there. Even though I didn't have 3-card cycle, my rotation is still so quick with all these cheap 1 elixir cards in the log that I can get back around to whatever I need. So yeah, GG's. Pretty tough matchup, and I still won it. Some of you might be questioning if you can actually run this on ladder at a successful rate, and the answer to that is yeah, you definitely can, especially if you're looking for a deck that's fairly easy to play. You also want to run an Expo that's going to get you to like Ultimate Champion if you're trying to get there for the first time, or just, you know, maybe get your first ranked finish. This would also be a decently easy deck to use. So I'm just going to cycle my Knight in the back. He's going to go for the Valkyrie Irving. I could probably just go for the Musketeer. Actually, I'm going to pump up. This deck, I think he's running Balloon, so he already used his Miner. Yeah, okay, that's good. I can just go for my Musketeer in the center. If he Tornadoes that, I'm completely cool with it. Yeah, he's on 0 elixir right now, so I think we're chilling. Could have gotten a little sketchy there, but I think we're fine. I'm just going to let the Musketeer die. Go for the Skellies on top of this. Yep, I knew he was going to go for the Miner on my pump because he doesn't have a big spell. Another one of these situations, this is the best thing ever. When you're not facing a big spell, you can just keep pumping up forever and ever. I would say the hardest matchups with this deck specifically are probably Void and Earthquake decks. Even decks like E-Giant you can kind of beat just by outcycling and with how many pumps you can get on the map that quickly. So I'm just going to go for the Collector down low, and even Void, to be honest, you can outcycle Void decently easily because the majority of decks that have Void in it are more expensive decks. So I'm just going to drop my Musketeer. Also with the pump change, that makes the pump take, you know, spawn less elixir quickly, but stay on the map longer. I think this actually makes Pumpo better in some situations. So I'm just going to go for the log like this. I kind of messed up that right there. I just wanted to get back to another pump, to be honest. So I'm going to go for this now. If he goes for the Miner, I'll try and catch it. He is going to go for the Miner. I'll try and catch it with the Knight. No, we can't catch it, unfortunately. He does go for the Zap as well. Wow, I'm going to get a ton of elixir from this, actually. I could probably go for the offensive bow. He's most likely going to play a, what does he have in cycle? Actually, I don't know. He gets 1 Xe shot. He does get back to the Valkyrie, but I can go for my Musketeer on 0, and I think he's hurting for elixir. Dang, he is getting into double elixir. I'm not gonna lie, I think he was kind of cooked if double elixir wasn't coming, so we are gonna get some decent chip from that. But yeah, not a great start. I mean, I got 3 pumps on the map, but it didn't really matter that much because that 1 Miner Zap pretty much took out 2 entire pumps, which sucked for me. But it should be good here. I'm just gonna go for the Skellies up high, hopefully catch that. Nice, we do catch the Miner. I can go E-Spirit plus Knight to retarget that. keep my pump alive for as long as possible here, then go for the Fire Spirit behind, and look at this, we're already back to another collector. This is just so cheese, bro. I hate this playstyle, but it works. It genuinely does work. So I'm just gonna go for my log. He might go for a miner. I'm gonna predict it with an E-Spirits. He's not going to go for the miner. Interesting. I'm going to go Musketeer now to defend this Xe and also that Valk. Go for the Knight like this. Dude, I can't catch the stupid miner when he plays it on my pump. It's actually frustrating. So I'm just going to go for the log and then E-Spirit to the side. And that should kill. I can go for a second Musketeer down low. And then, yeah, we're going to start stacking everything here. I think I'm going to go for the Knight to keep my Musketeers alive. And then go for another log like this. He's going to go miner. Wait, I can maybe get back to a third Musketeer. This is actually not real. I have 3 Musketeers and 3 Knights on the map right now. What is happening? He has the Valkyrie, so I'm going to predict it with the log right now. Oh, he goes for the Valk down low. He lost. There's no way he defends this. I'm going to predict. Oh my gosh. 4 Musketeers? Bro, I have 4 Musketeers on the map. Oh my... Bro. That's actually not fair, dude. That's actually bullying. So far, I've yet to even come close to losing a game, so hopefully I didn't just jinx myself right there. But just going to cycle the Fire Spirit at the bridge first play. I like to get around to my evolutions as quick as possible in this deck, because a lot of times in single elixir, you can win by just having like Evo Skellies and spending a bunch of elixir in the other lane, and then just defending with 1 elixir Skelly. So yeah, I'm just yapping at this point, but he's going to go for the boulder in the back. He either has Giant Graveyard or Electro Giant, probably as his as his win condition. He's got the E-Giant. Okay, this actually might be a little tough because he's probably going to Tornado that in right away, right? Shoot. Okay, I might be in trouble. I need to log this. I need to be patient, let my tower kind of do some damage. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit to help kill the E-Giant, just make sure it doesn't do too much damage on my tower. And even though he is getting a ton of damage, I think I'm still alive in this matchup. I'm going to go for the Skellies behind this bowler. Just let it do its thing. And we've got our full health elixir collector alive. I'm actually going to go for a pump like this. He plays a Knight. Wait, he's on... If he lightnings this... Okay, he's on 2 elixir right now. 3 right now, so I'm going to go for this, and then I'm also going to Electro Spirit for the cannon. He's got a cannon, yep, 100%. I can just go for my Fire Spirit now, and that's going to jump on top of the cannon and the bomber, and then I can go for my Evo Skellies like this, perfectly timed, hit him with the little oops, and I know you guys saw, I know you guys saw what he did a little bit ago with his emotes, and this is why I'm keeping emotes unmuted in this situation, because he hit me with a little bit of an oops, and now he's going to get an oops spam back as these Evo Skellies absolutely demolish his left side tower. He goes for the late tornado, but I'm just going to spam oops the entire time. I mean, this is what happens when you BM a little bit too early, that's all I'm going to say. Gonna go for the a couple more emotes. This guy, I don't usually BM, you guys know me, but when you do that, you're going to get the absolute full 100% BM treatment, so he deserves it as well. I'm probably just going to pump like this. If he lightnings, yeah, he is going to lightning. That doesn't matter that much. I can just go for my log on top of the left lane, and look at this. We have both lanes within log range, basically. I'm going to go E-Spirit like this, Fire Spirit on the right-hand side, and that should be 2 towers down. Yeah, this is just a classic example of don't BM too early. He's going to go for the Knight to protect his tower. I guess I didn't take either of the towers, but they're both in 1 log radius now. So I'm just going to Skeletons. What is that bowler, dude? I mean, I guess. Hit him with a couple more oops just to remind him what he did. Go for the Knight behind, and yes, I'm toxic. This is a toxic deck, so I'm going to be toxic. That's going to jump on top of the bowler. I can just go ahead and Evo Skellies, Musketeer. Hit him with another oops or 2. He's going to Evo Bomber. Oh, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Oh, that's a big oops, bro. That's a big oops with the Evo Bomber Tornado combination. Dude, that's just a massive oops. Oh, my finger, bro, my finger slipped. Oops, bro, oops. My bad, man, my bad. But no, this is exactly what happens when I get in a bad mood. I'm not even in a bad mood. I'm in a great mood, but whenever you piss me off on the first 30 seconds with an emote, and then, you know, before you even have a chance at winning, that's what's going to happen to you. So we cooked him here. Pretty perfect game. I went for the pump in the back, not knowing he had E-Giant, and he tried to punish me and spam like he was cool or something, and we made sure he knew that he should never try that again against me. Anyways, we'll take it. Sorry, you guys usually don't see that toxic side of me, but so far we're doing really good in this grand challenge. I think I'm 9-0, so I'm just going to cycle both my spirits in the back. Unfortunately, don't have either of my evolutions in my starting hand, so I'm just going to kind of chill here. I'm not sure what he's using. It looks like it could be an Expo deck, maybe Pumbo as well, which would be a little bit funny. So I'm just going to go for the Knight like this. I don't love having to play that Knight right there, but I'd rather not take a couple Archer shots and Electro Spirit early. So I'm just going to set up a pump like this and see what he would like to do. If he does Expo, I'm okay with it. Okay, he's going to Fireball. Interesting. So he's got, like, what, 3.0 with the Cannoneer? I have not seen that deck before. You don't see Expo decks with Cannoneer hardly ever. So I'm just going to cycle my Larrys at the bridge right now. He's going to... Ooh. Pretty unlucky timing with those Larrys. I'm just going to knight the back, and then I'll probably pump up again here, depending on what he does. I'm just going to pump up now while I have a couple elixir advantage. He's going to go for the Expo. I'm not going to Musketeer right away. I'm just going to Musketeer. Okay, that was bad. I need his Skeletons immediately. Please retarget that. He might log, though, or E-Spirit. That's also pretty bad. Dang, okay, this is not looking good, actually. I need to go for the Expo on this other side. I mean, I do have the pump, but that was not great, bro. I could have played that a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of messed up my placements and stuff. No, I didn't know we had Evo Archers in cycle. I'm not counting. Dang it, bro. Okay, that was my bad. That was just a sloppy sequence. I do think I can actually come back in this game still if I can get another pump down and try and build something. But that was definitely the worst start I've ever had in my life. I'm going to have to make some crazy plays to come back in this one, but I think I still can because I do have the pump on the map. Even though I'm down quite a lot of damage, I think another collector could be good here. I'm just going to go for that right now. If he fireballs that, I'm cool because I'm just going to go Expo on the right-hand side. And then try and predict something, I guess, is my thought process. So I'm going to hover my Expo, wait for him to fireball. There's the fireball. Now I can go for my Expo right now. Going into double elixir, he is going to go for his Expo on 0, which is fine. He's going to go for the knight now on 0 too, which kind of sucks. I'm going to predict it, hopefully. Dang it, I was kind of hoping he played it closer to the Expo, not the tower, but it's fine. I can just cycle back to another knight to protect my Expo. Bad archers by him. That Fire Spirit is going to clean those up, and then nice. We're going to get a walk onto his Expo. I can go for another Expo in the middle like this. I need to predict him right here. I'm going to go Musketeer on 0. This is super aggressive, but I think he's going to Tesla right now. Please Skellies to block. Okay, wait, I'm cooking. Log as well. I can go for the knight to block the archers potentially. Ah, he didn't play archers. Dang it. I'm gonna Evo Skellies in the opposite lane. Wait, this is smart because he has Cannoneer. He can't defend both. I also think he has to fireball that because he doesn't have log and cycle. So I can go Expo on the right hand side. Oh, Skellies! Oh my gosh. Wait, he's dead. Oh no way, bro. We outplayed him so hard in that with that sequence. Oh my gosh, that went from like I was cooked to I absolutely destroyed him in about a matter of 30 seconds. A couple of those predictions were so clutch, like that Musketeer sniping the Tesla, and then also those Skellies just pressuring the other lane won me the game. We'll take that. Let's go. Okay, we finally got a match after like 27 years of queue time against El Pro, and he's playing Cannoneer again, so I'm happy with that. Obviously, I'm just going to go Electro Spirit to match his Electro Spirits, and then cycle my Larrys at the bridge. Usually when you see Electro Spirit and Cannoneer, you would think like RG or maybe P.E.K.K.A, I guess, one of those two. Usually P.E.K.K.A is just a normal tower, though. He's going to go for the Fisher in the back, so now we know for sure it's probably Royal Giants. I'm just going to Collector down low, see what he wants to do for that Collector. He's going to Void it. Okay, I can go Fire Spirit like this. Maybe I should have hovered that Fire Spirit, so I didn't really know. I guess I didn't know what spell he had, so you can't necessarily blame me, but not the greatest start ever. He's going to go RG 100% here. Yep, I've played way too many RG players to not expect him to RG right there. I'm going to go for the E-Spirit like this. Unfortunately, my Musketeer is shooting the RG, which is kind of selling me. Wait, he's on 0. He's actually on 0 Elixir. I'm going to go Expo on 0 right here, and then I think he could be punished for this. He's going to Void. I know he has 2 Elixir right now, or maybe even less. So Fire Spirit to tank those last 2 strikes of the Void, and I think we're vibing. Yeah, that got a little bit sketchy. I'm going to go Knight like this as well. Perfect, bro. Perfect. What a game, bro. What a start to the game. It looked kind of bad at the beginning, but sometimes when they RG in single, even though they get a ton of damage, they get punished for it, so I'm pretty happy about that. I might just cycle my Larrys on the right-hand lane to be annoying. I'm kind of considering it, but what does he have in rotation? That's what I'm trying to think. I don't know if this would be a great play. No, I'm just going to chill. I'll just pump up when I hit 10 and, you know, just relax. I'm actually going to pump like this since he has the Void and not the Fireball. And then I can go for my Musketeer if he does go for the Royal Giant. Interesting. So I want to Evo Skellies log at this Fisher. No, I couldn't get that down in time. Dang it. If I pre-logged that E-Spirit, that would have been clutch. But either way, we're going to protect our pump for the most part here. Fisherman does get one little swipe on top of that. But I'd say we're in a pretty good situation for how the game started. Going to cycle my Evo Knights in the back. And most likely he's going to spam into me, right? So I'll probably just go for the... Ooh, might go other lane. I've got to be careful. If he's smart, he needs to build up a double lane push. Because I can just keep stacking Musketeers and Knights and stuff if he keeps going into the same lane as me. So I'm gonna go for the... I'll go Musketeer in the back and just kind of chill. I'm kind of in an awkward hand right now because I don't want to be too stupidly aggressive, but I also don't want to just get too passive. It's like it's a healthy balance that I need to find right now. So just gonna cycle my defensive Expo again and then go for the Electro Spear probably. Block the Void, maybe. Please block the Void. He's not going to Void. Interesting. So I want to go for the Musketeer in the very back. I thought he was going to Void my Expo instantly, but I guess maybe he's trying to save it for like a Musketeer or something. I'm just going to go for the log to keep chipping down the tower. Now he Voids the Expo a little bit later. I'm going to go for the Knight like this, and then I can just wait, be patiently with my Evo Skellies. I'm going to Evo Skellies other lane to be annoying. Nice! He played his E-Spirit, so now he's going to have to spend a ton of Elixir to kill those Skeletons with that log and that Fisherman. I can just go for the defensive Expo again here, protect my other Musketeer with... Skelly's to block for the Void. Okay, not bad. I really need to be predicting these voids, like, or not predicting, but hovering something for the voids because they're causing me some troubles. I'm going to log this ghost. Hopefully it dies. No, it's on actually a millimeter of HP, which kind of sucks. I have to drop my evolution knights early, which is not great. I can just go for another defensive expo here, though. He's got void. I'm going to hover my E-Spirit for it this time and see if he does go for it. I'm just going to go Musketeer up high since the Fisherman, we know it's not in cycle, and I can kind of protect it from that Fisherman that's already placed. He's going to go RG other lane. This is going to get a little bit sketchy. Going to go Knight up high to start DPSing down the RG. And then Musketeer should take it out. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. That actually worked out a lot more, like, that's not English, but a lot more better is what I was going to say than I expected. So I'm just going to go for the log on top of this. He's going to RG the bridge, 100%. So I'll just get my Knight up high, then my Evo Skelly's down low. Try and predict the RG. Okay, he does go for the Wizard. I can just Musketeer plus log. Hopefully that Fisherman dies. Fisherman, no, please. Okay, this could be sketchy. He might RG. Oh, nice. The Fisherman went other lane. I thought it was going to go same lane as me. So I'm not too worried about that now. We'll just cycle our Electro Spirits. This does get a little sketchy just because I don't have the big spell. But I'm going to go for the defensive Expo again. He goes for the RG in the back. Not too sure about that play. I mean, I guess I'll just let the Expo die. Not great. I'll go for the Knight like this, and then I'm going to log, and then I'm also going to try and Electro Spirit the bridge. Please chain, 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 chain. Nice! Oh my gosh, that chain actually might have won me the game because now I can just cycle 2 logs. That's so clutch, bro. That's actually so clutch. E-Spirit one more time, then cycle on back to one more. Oh, never mind. E-Spirit just wants to take the tower by itself. Dude, E-Spirit taking the tower. Have you ever seen that before? Let's go. Okay, this is for the 12-0 victory. Hopefully I can get a clean 12-0. I haven't got a clean... hello? Why did he just snowball my king tower? Bro, don't tell me he's not playing. Nah, wait, why is he not placing anything? Guys, no, please, bro. I wanted a good game to finish off the video. Nah, this is actually sad. He's not playing. Wait, why would he get to 11 wins and then not play? That actually is the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I guess. Does anyone know why he would get to 11 wins and then just give up? Dude, this actually makes me sad because I was going for a clean 12-0. I guess it is technically still 12-0, but I don't feel good about it now because this guy just didn't want to play, so I'm pretty depressed. But it's fine. I don't even know why he would give up just completely. I mean, I still don't understand why, but whatever. We're going to get 12-0 with Pump Bow. Not the way that... Bro, why is he laughing? I'm so confused. You literally just gave up. Not necessarily the way that I would like to get 12-0. But still, I mean, this deck is crazy. You guys can definitely try it out. I'm going to show you guys that I got the 12-0 and also open the chest because I usually forget to do that whenever I get a 12-0 or 12 wins, and then you guys get mad at me. So I'll make sure I did get the Book of Books on this account for the first time because I never played Grand Challenges on my little log account. Anyways, that's my chest, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed the... Wait, he had Giant Graveyard. This guy actually countered me. But yeah, anyways, have a good one, guys, and peace.